Hey everyone, it's Nate here with Element Van Life. It's another beautiful Wednesday morning here in New Orleans, and I parked on the street last night, had no issues, it was great. Started up the car, drove over here to Winn-Dixie, pick up a few groceries before work, and now suddenly the Element does not start. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about here. Everything looks pretty normal on the dash. You go to put the key in the ignition, turn it on. Look at that, all the lights are on, everything's good. Start, ready, click, click. I think it's really crazy because it started no problem like 10 minutes ago. And now all of a sudden, I park it here at the Winn-Dixie and it doesn't start. I think the starter might be dead. There could be a relay that's broken. There's no way for me to know, so I have to get it towed to the dealership. I called a couple of mechanics in the area, like local folks, and they're all really busy. And I mean, I know that the dealer is going to more than likely have the parts that they need to get it maybe taken care of. I think it's more likely. So I'm getting it towed out to the dealership in Metairie, and looks like I'm going to have a morning off from work dealing with this. But luckily, I have Geico roadside assistance with my insurance policy, so I called them up, and I got a free tow out to Metairie to get it taken care of. So I'll keep you guys posted, and we'll see how it goes. So I heard back from the folks here at Honda. I've been waiting for a little while. They finally got in and took a look at it. It is the starter that died, but a big reason, like I said before, why I brought it to the Honda dealership is because they have a couple of starters for 2003 Elements in stock right now, and they're gonna get it done and have it, hopefully, fingers crossed, back up and running within the next couple of hours. So it worked out. It's going to cost me an arm and a leg. The dealership is definitely getting me on this one. It's going to be like maybe even more than $600 to get it done. But if it was going to go out, and I guess I'm glad that it went out here and it didn't go out somewhere when I was up in Montana or somewhere in the middle of nowhere. It would have been a heck of a lot worse to be in the middle of Glacier National Park and have my starter go out on my car. So if it was going to happen, it's going to happen now. Hopefully it'll be warranted and it'll work out, and it'll be fine. So fingers crossed things will work out. I will keep you all posted as soon as I hear anything more. So I'm back in the Element. I went to lunch over at Panera and came back within an hour. Everything was taken care of. The new starter was installed and everything was fine. So check it out, guys. New starter feels so much better than the old one. I guess over time it was starting to go and I just didn't realize it because I had never started it with a new starter. But as time was going, it was lagging a little bit. It was a little bit rougher to start up the engine. So I think that it was just going and I just didn't realize it while it was happening. But I guess that's part of owning an older car. This car is 14 years old, so things are going to start to break on it every once in a while. And I have savings for this reason. And, that's the idea, is just to kind of, hopefully, those savings will cover these little issues as they come up. Fingers crossed there won't be too many more of them, but it's going to happen from time to time, and it is what it is. Unfortunately, the damage was pretty high. It was over $600, which really kind of stunk a little bit, but that's what I get for going to the dealership. but at the same time, I didn't really have much of a choice. I could have gone to a local shop, but it would have taken days and days. I wouldn't have had the vehicle for this evening. I wouldn't have had it for maybe even for the rest of the week, and that's a problem because then I obviously have to stay in the vehicle, like in their garage or in their parking lot or whatever, and then it just kind of can be a real pain. And what, to save $100 or maybe $150? I guess I could have also maybe figured out how to do it myself, but at the same time, what am I going to do? Leave my car in the Winn-Dixie parking lot for 3 days? Like, that doesn't really work either. It's like, I'd have to be walking miles to work. I mean, it just wouldn't have worked out. So unfortunately, I had to bite the bullet and pay a little bit extra money, but the new starter feels great, and hopefully, like I said, I won't have too many other issues moving forward. Right now it's about 3 o'clock, so I'm going to head into work and just get a little bit of work done for a couple hours and try to get caught up on some of the things that I missed this morning. And then later this evening, I'm planning to go out to dinner with a couple of friends. We're going to go check out Parkway Bakery and Tavern. It's one of my favorite po' boy places in the city. It's a very famous po' boy place. And they do like a Thanksgiving po' boy every Wednesday in November with almost like a turkey dinner on a po' boy. So I've never had it before. A couple of my friends, like I said, were talking about it, so we're going to go check it out tonight. But first things first, I got to go into the office, get a little bit of work done, and then go from there. So overall, it was a pretty fun night. Unfortunately, Parkway, the po' boy place, was not running the special anymore. They ran out of turkey. Apparently, they run out usually by like 2 o'clock, sometimes even earlier. So it's like only a lunchtime thing because they just can't physically make enough turkey to provide it for the whole day. So going there for dinner wasn't the best idea. If you guys didn't notice, it was a shrimp po' boy, not a turkey Thanksgiving po' boy, but it was still delicious. It's like one of my favorite foods in the whole city, so I can't really complain too much. It was pretty awesome. Might try to go back next Wednesday around lunchtime, or maybe have someone order me one if they're gonna go, and then I'll try to pick it up later in the day or something, but we'll see. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I get the chance to try one because they sound pretty amazing. Anyways, like I said, it was a pretty awesome night though, guys. Just kind of taking it easy. I'm just getting ready for bed right now. Getting ready to set up the bed and hit the hay, get up early tomorrow, go back to work. Hopefully the element will start back up and we'll be fine and good to go. Thanks for watching. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to post them below or head over to my most recent Tuesday Q&A video, and I'll answer them in person in my next Tuesday Q&A video. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll talk to you all in the next video.